I befriended a young man, and how we got to know each other. He's you know, got talent. So I made a comment on his post how I enjoyed his talent, and he responded with lovely words. And from there, we began to connect. This was sometime last year. But since then, I see projections from this person. He yelled loud. You know, he could yell from one end of the house to the other end of the house, do things that's really weird that make you wonder what is his diagnosis. And then I used to see dreams of him wanting to commit suicide. We all have some hard times, maybe not all, but a lot of people have hard times. But you have to know that you're everything, how do you say, in a bag of chips. And you could scare off your blessing. A man that would do that to himself would do it to you too. That could scare off your blessing. And another thing I keep getting in my spirit, he's with some kind of group that wants to rip me off. If you're sitting around waiting for some money to come into my life or whatever, again, that was me asking for it, acknowledging, watching this battle spiritually and asking for it. And it doesn't look like nobody's working on anything. So you can leave and go to whoever your true companion is. There was a young lady from a ministry. She said, well, he brought me a ministry. Last time I saw her, she had diamonds in her ears. So don't sit around my life thinking uh, you're going to get my ID, whatever, and make some scam and rip me off. You know, a lot of people ripped me off a couple of years ago. But 3 years ago, somebody broke into my Cash App, you know, and make a long story short, I was shopping on Temu. Somebody got a hold of my credit card number and my NetSpend number. You know, it's easy to hack into somebody's credit card, whatever. So the spirit of this particular person only come around to see what he can hack, steal, take. But to look at him with flesh eyes, you can't see that. But to look at him from the spirit, that's not the person, the dove that you thought that person was. I had a vision the other day. I went on a little miniature fast from midnight to 12 noon. And in the early morning hours, I had a vision of this young man looking at Oprah, watching her take hold of his profile and text all the little words. You know, some kind of strong demon come from there, where she used that time to really rap to me. They call it catfishing, and her pattern style of writing is the same with different men down through the years. So I don't know if she watches me, who I talk to, pay that person something to step to one side and let her do the talking, get an opportunity to flirt. But I saw this man that I trusted so much that I thought was adorable, you know, and he's watching all this. Know that I'm being catfished and deceived. But every now and then, him and others that I laugh and talk with uh, come in and play their role. But again, all the patterns, the way she write is the same. I wish I would have kept all those old writings and patterns, and you know, but I'm not gonna worry about it. But because I just have to watch you, or who I'm talking to, who I befriend. That strategy too. Well, we're the Illuminati. We run everything. You're gonna dance our music because every direction you go, we got that blocked kind of harassment. No, I don't think so. You see, because I can go up, you can't. Yeah, some of you already have your curse on you. You just have yet to pass away and get your time out of darkness started. But anyway, yeah. So every time you want to look at this person's baby face, innocent face, and say, yes, I will support, something inside you says, like the message was saying, disengage, disassociate yourself from that person, because he's the kind of person together with his girlfriend. They got witch spirits on the inside. That's the kind of couple that'll stab you to death. Look to the left, look to the right. There ain't nobody watching. You take whatever you have. That's kind of fear that settles in you. So yeah, but that's with the left hand. Your right hand is always stronger than the left, and the right hand keep doubting what you see. You know, you just I don't know. It could have been somebody put a curse around him. It could be a curse on me to see him that way, and it's not like that. So the right hand is always stronger than the left. The right hand is saying, "You fast, you get your spirit cleaned out," because it could be something inside you that you need to fast out that got you looking at him that way. So yeah, I agree with that. I got to fast out too, but in the meantime, you keep your distance. Because whatever part of you that's still alive, that's a sad thing to say, could be looking at this scene the right way.